Hello friends. When I was a kid, I used to love watching shows such as Gilligan's Island, Mary Tyler Moore Show, Laverne and Shirley, Get Smart, that one was my favorite, I Dream of Jeannie, all of those classic shows that have made significant contributions to culture and life and entertainment. And there's one in particular that is still culturally relevant and is loved by generations, and that of course is the Golden Girls. Well, they are back in Murder by Cheesecake, a Golden Girls cozy mystery by Rachel Ekstrom Courage. So this book I knew I had to have because of course it's a Golden Girls cozy mystery. What could be better than that? But I was a little hesitant because the Golden Girls is more than just, wit and humor and cheesecake. I was worried, how can they capture those small mannerisms that make the show so funny and so great? And, she actually did an amazing job at that. Right down to, I don't know if a lot of people notice, but when Dorothy is trying to emphasize a point, a lot of times she'll touch the person, she'll place a hand on their knee or she'll pat their hand, all of that is in here. All of those little details that make our Golden Girls so great is here in this book. The book takes place, of course, in Miami in the 80s. The girls are still living together. There are callbacks to events that occurred in the show. There are places, such as the Rusty Anchor, without giving away too many spoilers, that are featured here in this book. And so a little about the book. Rose is planning a wedding for a family member, and again, no spoilers, but like a lot of weddings, it is a complete nightmare. Everything that can go wrong is going wrong, especially for a Saint Olaf wedding. People familiar with Rose, you'll know Saint Olaf has some very unusual traditions, and when those clash with Miami society, all hell can break loose, and it does. During the wedding preparations, they're at the venue, and a dead body that is linked to one of our Golden Girls is found, implicating her, of course. And so, to clear her name, while planning this nightmare of a wedding, the girls band together and work to solve this murder. It is an amazing book. It reads just like a Golden Girls episode. As I said, the wit from the show is there, the humor from the show is there, the 80s style with the jackets and shoulder pads, all of that is here. And of course, there's cheesecake. So I definitely recommend picking up a copy of Murder by Cheesecake, and I hope to see more of our beloved Golden Girls in the future. Thank you for joining. For more book reviews, please check out my other videos, and you can follow me on YouTube and Instagram at Reaver's Reading Roost, and you can also follow me on TikTok at BurlJ, BurlJ89. And don't forget to pick up your copy of my fantasy novels, The Search for the Citadel and The Prince of Light and the King of Darkness, both available exclusively on Amazon. See you next time.